You know, I have never been to.
He about to tear the roof off.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. So here are the Jazz starting five. Colin Sexton out there with George. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Hendricks in at the four. And for the Pelicans, Zion and Valanciunas in the middle. C.J. McCollum is out there with MP, and it's Ingram in at the three, the small forward. Well, Grant, this is the type of game that may look lopsided, but as we've seen, anything can happen.
Anything can definitely happen, B.A. And look, you have to understand that every guy in this league is talented. If you come in flat and those other guys are inspired, you can fall. But honestly, you shouldn't. It's all about handling your business.
And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. George against McCollum. Here's Markkanen. And that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession. Here's Markkanen. Sexton, a screen on Ingram. Here's Markkanen. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Boy, he's got so much length that under duress, still able to finish. Go ahead, Lauri Markkanen.
Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's George. Down low. Rebounded by Ingram. And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. To the paint. First quarter of play, a minute in. To the inside. Here's Johnson. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
MP gets up high and makes easy money of that one.
The Jazz have gone 1 for 3 so far. Sexton looking around. Pass to Kessler. Back to Sexton from about 19. That shot is off.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's Ingram. Valanciunas sets a screen. The drive by Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
The length of Ingram is something else. Gets up to slam it in a second's notice because of it.
Here's Utah. 4-point game. McCollum against George. Kessler passes to George. Pass to Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. Over Johnson. Sexton, that's good.
Well, Colin Sexton working this shot into his basketball game, such a critical aspect for him to have.
You know, when analyzing the game of Colin Sexton, this is a guy who can score from all three levels, Greg.
You know, this is what his team has asked him to do, to be aggressive on offense and to shoot the ball with confidence too, B.A.
Now here's George. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Shot from the top of the key. Sexton, that's good. Sexton's gotten his second bucket.
This guy has got a variety of scoring moves. Colin Sexton keeps the opposition guessing.
They set a pick. Ingram with the ball. Picked up by Sexton. Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
George against McCollum. George outside. Pass to Markkanen. The Pelicans pull it in. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And the main takeaway was their accuracy from beyond the arc. An impressive performance indeed.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for New Orleans.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Now here's Kessler. Valanciunas covering. The offensive rebound. Yep, that one goes.
Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close range look.
And so McCollum will bring it up for New Orleans. The last time these two teams came together was also in this building, and they were able to win it for the home fans.
They were really able to exploit that defense. I mean, getting almost any shot they wanted. It was that easy.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Utah with the ball. After the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago. Markkanen against Ingram. To the middle. And stolen by Williamson. McCollum right side. And Valanciunas with the bucket on the assist by McCollum.
We know CJ can score it, but the passing component of his game, I mean, McCollum's really upgraded it.
Pass to Markkanen. George, a screen on Ingram. Markkanen for three. Drains the triple. Markkanen's got 5.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Valanciunas passes to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
Now here's George. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Hendricks. Fires the 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
McCollum against George. Valanciunas with a screen on George. Shot's good by McCollum.
The team depends on McCollum to score. He knows his role and embraces the responsibility.
Sexton against MP, and the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Jones, he's checked. A minute 15 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's MP. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
MP putting in the work for his team right now. Foot on the gas pedal. He's cooking.
Utah has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Now here's Dunn. McCollum defends. Outside Horton Tucker. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Utah trailing here. Dunn outside. And he's going for the oop here. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Yeah, good luck keeping up with the elite speed of Chris Dunn in the pick and roll. So efficient with his passing and shooting in these sets.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
Well, the Jazz shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Dunn, the pass to Markkanen. There's the three. And he missed there. 4 for 8 shooting now so far. And here are the Pelicans now. They're on a 10-2 run here. McCollum outside. Inside. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Markkanen for three. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter.
And so it's MP making things happen for the New Orleans Pelicans. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. Back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you think, guys?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Taking a look at the Jazz. They've got Chris Dunn. Darius Bazley is out there with John Collins. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker, and it's Markkanen in at the 3 spot. And Doris, when the Utah Jazz traded away Rudy Gobert, some questioned if it was the right move.
Well, some may have questioned it, but I believe it was correct. They had maximized that roster and hadn't gotten to where they wanted to go. You get 4 unprotected picks and a pick swap, that sets them up nicely for the future.
Johnson. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. Markkanen, the pass to Collins. Dunn outside. Just 5 on the clock. Bazley misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Jones. Now Adams. To the inside. Johnson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Horton-Tucker on the wing. Now here's Dunn. The D's right on him. Down low. Here's Bazley. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers. Dunn showing great vision.
Outside Jones. Back to Johnson. Nice job by MP converting in tight.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Dunn outside. Pass to Markkanen. Bazley outside. Now here's Dunn. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds now.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Suns played some superb basketball. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he was very efficient with his shooting, with a solid percentage in both field goals and free throws. A legendary performance that will be talked about for years to come, unless he's able to do it again tonight. Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Collins passes to Horton-Tucker. From behind the arc. Drills it from deep. Horton-Tucker's got 5 points.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
To the paint. MP, the flush.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Collins outside. Back to Dunn. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And Grant, you talked about it early in your playing days, blaming yourself for the Pistons not winning. Talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, B.A., the pressure is real, and it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself.
Brandon Ingram is checked in for the Pelicans.
Chris Dunn, a complete basketball player, dynamite scorer, remarkable passer, and one of the elite defenders. Woo!
B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Now here's Dunn. McCollum defends. Dunn, the pass to George. Oh, he tries a three. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Ingram finds Jones. It's rebounded by Hendricks.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Dunn outside. It's Markkanen on the wing. Covered by Ingram. Pass to Hendricks. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Utah has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Now here's Dunn. McCollum defends. Markkanen with it. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Doris, we've seen Lauri Markkanen reach new heights as of late.
We have B.A., and remember, early in his career, you saw flashes of what was the potential here. Everyone knew Lauri had talent. It's amazing when you find the right situation and then start to consistently play at a high level nightly. The confidence through the roof. Lauri has turned himself into a force.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. The Jazz have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Down low. Here's Horton Tucker. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Here's Hendricks. He's got 5. George passes to Markkanen. 6 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Horton Tucker.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
An excellent job of reading the defense. As Ingram's court vision continues to improve, so will his playmaking.
McCollum against George. Pass to Markkanen. To the inside. Here's Kessler. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
McCollum against George. Williamson for 3. Kessler with a rebound. And for the Jazz, they're shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. It's stolen by Ingram. Inside. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
Horton Tucker, the pass to George. Back to Horton Tucker. It's stolen by Ingram. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. And there's McCollum on the assist by Ingram. Ingram's got 5 assists in the game.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Kessler with it. 8 points in his last time out. Here's Hendricks. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Steven Adams. Back in 2020, you were in the Orlando bubble doors, called the NBA Finals. What was that experience like?
It was the most unusual circumstance I've ever been put in the game of basketball. I hate the idea that people call it the, quote, bubble title. Please know that that was grueling to have been away from your family for several months at a time in the most unusual of circumstances. But here's what I know unequivocally. I hope we never go back.
Sexton against Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Down by 12. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. It'll be game 3 of 6 on their current trip.
And just muscling it in, George, very aggressive.
MP makes his move. Pass to Adams. Now Ingram. Here's Johnson. George defending. And the basket by MP.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Utah shooting only 36% during the second. And Utah calls time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And let's use this break to recognize your Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
No questions, he has been on fire. He's really showing us what the complete package looks like for a shooting guard. Getting points, but also doing a lot off ball to affect the game.
Now here's Collins. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Nice shot by George.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
MP, the pass to Jones. Pass to Adams. To the middle. Johnson. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Some changes for New Orleans. Valanciunas comes in for Adams, and it's McCollum in for Jones. Markkanen's checked in for Utah. Free throw good, MP.
You have to admire MP's obvious love for the game. This guy just wants to get out there and play hard.
George passes to Kessler. George against McCollum. Pass to Markkanen. Plenty of space. The Pelicans pull it in. Williamson with it, and Kessler picks him up defensively. Back to Williamson. For 3, McCollum. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got 4 rebounds in the game. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
C.J. McCollum sometimes gets overlooked, but he said, quote, "I just do my job. It's about team success. I'm going to be more efficient and more consistent. I'm going to make plays, make shots, and try to help us win." Brian?
He's a great team leader, has a great perspective on his place in the game. Thanks, Allie. To the paint. Here's Johnson. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Kessler. George feels it out a bit. A minute 50 left in the first half. Pass to Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. They double him with MP from the arc. And Hendricks gets it to go. Hendricks has got 10 points in the game.
It's not just the decision-making, it's the ability to put the pass where it needs to be, when it needs to be there. Mr. Markkanen, well done, sir. Johnson
with it, and Kessler picks him up defensively. Utah trailing here. The three from Sexton. Rebounded by Ingram.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
MP, the pass to Valanciunas. Valanciunas with a screen on George. For three, McCollum hits a three-pointer. McCollum's got 5 points now this quarter.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Markkanen, the pass to Kessler. And it's MP with a rebound.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And he lobs it up to the... Oh, my goodness! Flying high, MP!
Now, you love the opportunistic play there on the alley-oop. MP with a little style.
36 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Sexton. Whoa! And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime-time stuff right there. Markkanen against Ingram. And here's Markkanen. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Rockets in Houston.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance. There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans ending the quarter up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the New Orleans Pelicans.
They got the Shaq seal of approval of how they went to work, moving bodies around, attacking the rim. This is how you run a successful offense.
I know you love to see it. Old school whooping inside.
And now that we have some time, let's see how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
Hard to disagree with the names on that board, man. But every year, some guys fly under the radar who are not represented.
Fortunately, there's still time for those guys to make their case. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
The Duke connection alive and strong with Ingram and Zion at the 3 and the 4. MP is out there with C.J. McCollum, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5. That's the Pelicans 5. Williamson against George. Hendricks, no good. And so MP will bring it up for the Pelicans. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Pass to McCollum. Inside, here's Johnson, and MP throws it down.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Utah with the ball. A 12-point game. And it's Sexton on the tape. An easy 2 on the layup. Sexton's got 8 points.
Well, if you've got the speed of Colin Sexton, put the ball on the deck and make sure you make good use of it.
Here's Johnson, and MP throws it down.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Markkanen outside. Pass to Hendricks. Back to Markkanen. Kicks it to George. Lets it go from deep. The Pelicans pull it in. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds tonight. MP inside. Checked by Sexton. Valanciunas with a screen on Markkanen. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Down low. And it's Sexton. That time on the assist by George. 10 points for him.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Williamson outside. Pass to McCollum. Outside Ingram. Valanciunas with a screen on Markkanen. Good. And the Pelicans lead by 14.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
The Jazz have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Outside Sexton. Shoots over Johnson. Oh, MP with a block.
Positioning, anticipation. Send it back, MP.
Sexton passes to George. Pass to Markkanen. To the inside. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got his 6th rebound on the night.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Down low. And stolen by Sexton. And here's George. Markkanen outside. Outside Sexton. The 3 is up. Rebounded by New Orleans. Ingram's got his 5th rebound in this one. Williamson outside. Pass to Valanciunas. 11 feet out. Misses off the right iron. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. George with it. McCollum defends. Back to Markkanen. Here's Hendricks to the middle. What a finish! Right at the rim by Markkanen.
Well, we know Markkanen can flat score the basketball, and right now he's got his rhythm going.
Inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Free throw drops for Johnson. So he gets them both. Now George. He's got 11. Pass to Sexton. Here's Hendricks. Markkanen with a screen on Williamson. Now here's Sexton. Clock at 6. Here's Hendricks. And a miss there on the triple.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Johnson. Rebound, Utah. Outside Sexton. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Pass to McCollum for 3. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Ingram's got assist number 8 now on the night. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
They've also been scoring on the break, but how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Pass to Williamson. And here's Ingram to the paint. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 7 rebounds in the game. Sexton against Valanciunas. Marking it outside. Up top, George. McCollum defends. And it's in there. George has got 13.
And he's a crafty scorer for a young player. George is always going to find the gaps in the defense.
Here's MP. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
Utah has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. McCollum against George. Marking it outside. Pass to Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. High arcing shot. MP with the block. Now the Pelicans in transition. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 19. They set the pick. Here's Hendricks, covered by Williamson. And Hendricks gets it to go.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Jones, he's checked in for MP. And Utah with a change here, too. New Orleans calls timeout. Here are some of the best and most intelligent shooters in the association. MP, number 1.
And this guy just flat out knows how to score. A high IQ offensive player with a strong feel for what shots to take, which is why his field goal percentage leads the league.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Out to McCollum. To the inside. Here's Johnson. The rebound by the Jazz. Collins, left side. This one for 3. Not going to go that time. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the shot goes in.
Serving up plenty of intensity on the drive. MP just refusing to be denied.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting a disappointing 38%. Here's Markkanen. He's got 18. Six to shoot. Down low. And he's off on the layup.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
MP getting it done for the Pelicans. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So the Utah 5 right now. We've got John Collins. Darius Baisley is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Chris Dunn. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 2.
Well, you have to admire Chris Dunn's aggressiveness. This guy will take hard forays into the lane and drain the layup.
Jones from outside. He buries it from 3. Jones has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Dunn outside. Pass to Markkanen. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Doris, have you seen those Lowry Bird nicknames being thrown around for Markkanen?
I have not, B.A., but really, if you think about both the size of Lauri Markkanen, the position he plays, the numbers he's starting to generate, and obviously the shooting, you could see some general comparison to Larry Bird. And give Lowry credit. I mean, he stepped up and started to deliver in a big way.
High value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
The Jazz shooting at 45% of the game so far. Markkanen sets a screen. Pass to Collins. Here's Markkanen. Collins passes to Dunn. Here he goes. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Dunn's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, I really admire the poise of Chris Dunn, appearing totally comfortable in the paint.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Dunn outside. Outside Horton Tucker. Off target with the 3.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz. Here's a look at what's coming up for the New Orleans Pelicans. On Friday, they'll go up against Gordon Hayward and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And looking at the Boston matchup, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Pass to Collins. Outside Horton Tucker. Markkanen from long range. That one is off. New Orleans has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Talen Horton Tucker. First free throw is good. Kessler, he's checked in for Baisley. Hits both from the stripe. And this season, new post tracking technology introduced 12 cameras following the action with more fidelity than ever, Doris.
Well, Big Brother is clearly watching, B.A. I guess it's called the Hawkeye system, and it has a chance to enhance analytics, to create visuals, and even someday perhaps help officiate the game. Boy, it's a brave new world out there.
Back to Johnson. Another bucket! Wow!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Dunn outside. Collins finds Markkanen. Dunn left side. And there's the lob. Tipped. Pass to Collins. Here's Kessler. Oh, Adams with the block.
Well, so good at anticipating when shots are going to go up. Steven Adams, terrific protecting the basket.
And that's a foolish pass. Plain and simple.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Valanciunas is checked in. Horton Tucker with it. There's the drive. To the middle. Dunn right side. Outside Horton Tucker to stop the drought. Valanciunas with a rebound.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And MP throws it down.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Pass to Markkanen. Boy, you got to say, Doris, in the last few years, we've seen fantastic MVP races in the league.
What we have seen, B.A., is several players, not one or two, but several players, play at an MVP level in multiple seasons. And to me, that adds intrigue to the end of the season. The race has really gone up to the final couple weeks of the season. Just high-level basketball, and you love that it's that competitive.
Here's Valanciunas. Yes, it's good.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Utah has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Outside Horton Tucker. Pass to Markkanen. Now here's Horton Tucker, defended by Jones. Horton Tucker with it. Valanciunas on him. Oh, it's blocked by Valanciunas.
Well, Valanciunas reads the play and snuffs it out. That's the kind of defense you need from the 5 spot. Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Zion Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. C.J. McCollum comes in for Ingram. All right, the Jazz making a change here. The Jazz shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. George against McCollum. Pass to Markkanen. George, a screen on Jones. Markkanen right side. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Herb Jones picks one up.
Yeah, they're playing catch-up at this point.
Williamson passes to Jones. Inside, Johnson. And MP throws it down.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
George passes to Markkanen. Here's Hendricks, covered by Williamson. Back to Markkanen. Shot clock at 5. A deep 3. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Ingram's checked in for New Orleans. And here's Williamson. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Valanciunas with a screen on George. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. Pass to Markkanen. To the paint. Outside for Sexton. The 3 is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. Sexton's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, Colin Sexton's assertiveness right there with the rise and fire, exactly what his team wants from him.
And MP throws it down.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. McCollum against George. Kessler passes to George. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Markkanen. Let's go with a 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. And here's MP. Checked by Sexton. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Here's George. Well, the final minute of a game can take up to 20 minutes of real time or longer. Is that something the league needs to look at, Doris?
You know, BA, I think they've already tried to do that. They've already changed some of the timeout situations. Some of the reviews come directly from Secaucus while game action is going on. The fact of the matter is there will always be strategy implementation late game that's going to extend the duration. I think the league has already addressed it to the degree they can.
Williamson passes to Johnson. MP is doubled. Here's Ingram. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
George against McCollum. Markkanen outside. Kicks it to George. 5 to shoot. Here's Sexton, and he'll draw the foul. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
It'll be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Sexton against Williamson. And there's McCollum on the assist from Williamson. McCollum's got 19 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
George against McCollum. It's George on the wing. Pass to Hendricks. Clock at 6. Back to George. Into the lane. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. And the basket by MP.
Boy, tough sledding inside. MP fierce enough to get the job done.
Now here's George. And Grant, in league news, how about your former coach? Coach K taking on an advisory role with the NBA.
Well, BA, tremendous experience and leadership from that man. 4 decades at the college level, the men's national team. I mean, the league recruiting a blue chipper if there ever was one.
Johnson finds Adams. To the middle. Good! That's another bucket! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Pelicans.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And tonight's win will give them an even 40 on the year.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Boy, you couldn't help but notice how well this guy protected the rim. There was an intimidation factor thanks to his defense. No easy shots in his neighborhood tonight.
"50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To 3, George. Rebounded by New Orleans. And it's good. He hits another one.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And here's George. Pass to Markkanen. 24 seconds left in the game. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Here's MP. The rebound by Markkanen. George outside. And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And we'll see you next time.
Another day, another MP block party.
He has been ridiculous in the paint this year. Great instincts, great discipline, great athleticism.
Can he break the single game record?
That is one I don't remember off the top of my head.
I got you. I'm looking it up now, and it's 17 by someone named Elmore Smith. Who that?
Elmore, he's an interesting cat. Drafted 3rd overall, all rookie, grabbed a ton of boards and blocked a ton of shots. But the thing most people remember him for is being part of the package that the Lakers sent to the Bucks for Kareem.
Ooh, tough break.
Yeah, he was really good, but it wasn't Kareem.
Has any modern player got close to 17?
Wow, okay, so I'm looking it up now, and Keon Clark, JaVale McGee, and Hassan Whiteside all had 12. That's the closest we've gotten in a while.
Well, MP can get that.
I think so, too.
Look at us in total agreement. It feels good, don't it?
Yeah, not really.
Say it with me now. JaVale McGee.
JaVale McGee.
Look at that. You did it.
I did it. I can do hard things.